So Thomas, so behind you, you have an EVO replica that's probably one of the best birthday gifts that anybody's ever given.
Yes, my best one. Yeah.
Yeah. So tell us about that guitar, and tell us about what you've been working on with Steve Vai on that regards with that particular guitar.
So this, I played that little, she's a woman, right? Because I'll show you what this guitar will do, the EVO, ATG powered EVO. And ATG, I have to say this, since I'm here, let me just take off here my guitar quick. And what you have to do then, turn the wireless off, and because we'll turn the other one on, and turn the guitar off. Put it away. Put it right here, it's fine, no problem. So now,
So while he's switching, I should also mention that Thomas rides a scooter. The secret of his of how he can able to do this, he brought all 3 guitars he has with him on a scooter.
Oh yeah,
I'm still amazed by that.
I've got to get a picture of him leaving with us.
no problemo. Okay, as Homer Simpson would say. So I turn the wireless on this guitar. Okay, and come on, yeah, and here we are, done. Okay, so this guitar, I have to turn the switch on because I don't plug a cable in to have everything on. And here we are, Antares is off. This guitar also has the Steinberger tuners. Has I use no locking nut. Who needs that? You know, this is I park my capo right here. The Steve Vai neck, the scalloped threads here. The sustainer is right here, right where you play it. Nothing is out of the way. Everything is right where you play. On and off, harmonics in and out, right? This sustainer, by the way, doesn't work right. I have to shame, so I get no root. But nonetheless,
it's all the sustainer. And also, too, he's not using, he's not locking the nut. The nut is not locked.
And see, I can even go here. That's the guitar. The way now I turn Antares on, and it's good to know. First of all, Dr. Andy Hildebrand, my salute to this certainly genius and one of the nicer people who created Antares for the singers. And I said to him, wow, you must have really helped the vocal industry. And he says, well, my brother doesn't think so. You know? But anyway, it's a thing, and he got it for guitar. And I found out about him in 2012 at the NAMM show when PV entry-level model had that built in without the encoder buttons, which you see here, and a simpler version of it too. But what this does is it has its own hex pickup. They're using the brand Shadow. It's like a mini humbucker. It's less noise floor than on the GK. They all work.
Can you use that with the Roland system? That hex pickup is compatible?
Yeah. That goes with the Roland as well. So this is it. In the back is the full-blown Antares built in here with a chip that does 250 million add-ons in 1 second right here. Here we have the Sustainiac, Alan Hoover's Sustainiac, the creator of the Sustainer and the Sustainiac. 2 batteries to run it. Here's the controls. Here's my remote control in my house. And I'll turn it on now. So let's check this out. What Antares does, it has various, forget for the guitar to be in tune. That's a given, okay? That's done. But it is intonated 1,000% all the time. Whatever you do, how you bend the strings, where you put the capo. If you don't even need a capo because it's got an electronic one. The G string gives you 12 seminotes, each fret 1 seminote higher, 12 seminotes up. The B string 12 seminotes down. The low E string gives you 10 pickup sounds. Number 10 here is Steve Vai's pickup. And when they came to my house, I showed them my whole system, and they wanted to put in a guitar, and said, well, you know, if Steve wouldn't like it. I said, well, I realized I had this guitar in my closet. I brought it out and said, well, look, if you mimic these DiMaggio pickups for Vai, when he tries it out, doesn't even think what's that, and in the guitar that his oldest career guitar, that's the best first step to make to impress him or to make it work. And so they took that guitar, put it in, and I brought it last year in Holland when we did orchestra stuff, and I brought it along to show it to Steve, and the guitar player in the orchestra actually played it. And Steve, when I showed it to him, he was shaking his head. He said, "You're killing me." and he tried it out a little bit. I didn't know it. You have to learn, because the features are either the encoders, or you plug in the iPad, which will be wireless. I have to say it loud. Obviously has to be, but you do it with fret control. Again, low E string gives you different pickups. Humbucker Classic, single coil California, acoustic, all these different pickup sounds. This gives you different tunings: drop D, DAC that, open E, A, D, G, open E minor, all that. The G string capo, 12 notes up, 12 notes down, and then here on the high E string you create patches that you combine with combinations from here, and then you create a fret by going a preset to the 20th fret, which is the counters, the scalloped ones. Hold this down, boom, like this. You would do that, and then go to the fret you want, what you just set it up to.
Can you go ahead and demo that?
So here's the guitar. That's normal. Now I turn Antares on, and I'm in the position, because Antares will always start with wherever the encoders are. I put him to that same thing. So here's Antares. If you had a tuner here right now, you could look at the tuner and would see the needle not believing it, but not leaving the center position. It's true, Sustainer, again, there's not wax. Of course. Mayday. Mayday, mayday.
He's pressing a little button that basically shuts off.
Can you show the different tunings? Just swap it into like an open tuning.
Of course, my friend. Here we go. Check this out now. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna turn Antares off and do here.
He's pulling everything out of
Okay.
tune.
So now this is the guitar now. Ouch. Okay. So we'll turn Antares on. Okay. We strum all the strings. Show it with the encoders. Later on, I show it with the fret control. But see, this is a pickup. I created here like open drop D. Here, I just change here. Now I want to go back.
He's just playing it open.
Now I want to go back to regular. All I do is open up, hold this down. Okay. Now I want to open E. I go to the 3rd fret on the A, hold it down. Okay. Now, if you have a sustainer and the slide, you will rip it. The sustainer, right?
So what do you think would happen if you gave this to some guy like Eric Sardinas?
Oh, forget it. I get it. Yes, you're so right. So check this out. So we have right now, we have, when you go back to normal. Okay, now I'm gonna go and make it 12 string, okay? The whole guitar. Okay, did I do it? Now I do it on the cape. Go. Let's say we do we go to doubling and go to let's see. 5th up or 4th up.
Every time you hear that like loop and dip, he's hitting the Antares, and that's basically retuning.
Now here I use another. Here we go. Drop the octave down. Now you want to drop D on that. We go to the drop D. Tuning would be here. Right, back to normal. Right, now we get the capo. So it's
That's crazy.
Just dial.
oh, better yet, hey.
He's playing at the 1st fret, or like 2nd fret.
What I'm saying is I could not tune the guitar like that. There's no way to have the guitar tuned. There's no way, you know. And if you then make it like, check this out. I take the capo, give it a refresh, right? It will go, right now it will stay where it high. Back here. Now it thinks that's fret 0, you know.
So is this guitar, you delivered a guitar like this to Steve Vai just after NAMM this year?
Yeah, it was a closure in my life, 13 years. On Monday, January 27th, the day after NAMM, the Monday after NAMM, the Antaris team, Dr. Hildebrand and Henrik Bridger and his Dr. Hildebrand's wife, and Eric Garnett, he's the clinician. They came and we showed Steve the guitar, demoed it to him. We were there for quite a long time, for Steve, like over an hour, and Steve was blown away. He was.
So do you think this will be coming out on a future gem model?
Well, this is the idea. How can you not want that? I mean, if I turn it off right now, I'm so out of tune. That's a new music. Okay.
It's jazz now.
It's jazz. You're going outside.
Antares, of course.
It's right there, right on the money.
Yeah, and not that you need. So now, of course, you go on the B string. Let's go low. Check this out. If you on an amp, if you have a volume,
Yeah, he's moved it an octave lower. It's almost like you could do a bass solo.
Oh yeah,
You can hear the Marshalls screaming
But
right now.
you don't have a bass with a whammy bar like that.
So Thomas, we're coming to the end of the show. So tell us, when do you think the Sonica system will be out, and tell us what we should expect from you in the future?
What's going to happen is this year is my goal, because the guitar is delivered, to finish in the last 3-4 months, to wire up my rack to where it's plug and play, to where it rolls out in 5 minutes, you know, all that. The 190 pin Elco, 256 Elco, 7 AC jumps, and 2 XLRs to the playback, and 4 or 5 guitars plugged in, ready to go.
Everybody, we're going to leave you with him playing, and good night. We'll see you guys next week.
Let me find something here. Give me 1 second. I want to get this right. This. And now, go 12 notes up.